Alrighty, good morning everybody. It's Wednesday, March 27th, 2024. Let's go ahead and take a look at what happened yesterday. Honestly, another pretty low volume, choppy situation yesterday. Kind of like the day before. The day before just chopped around, didn't do anything super amazing, right? We did hold off the back end of the holy orange power level all morning and got, and from there got the biggest pullback of the day. That brought us into today or into yesterday, and again, just a very choppy situation for basically the entire trading day. Now there were some really awesome things that happened here, but as you can see, let's zoom in over here to the first few hours of the open. The market just chopped around, didn't do anything. Now once again, the market held the holy orange power level nearly to the tick on I don't know how many tests here, guys. I mean, right out of the open, you got a beautiful opportunity to short it. Could even tried shorting the VWAP, but it just didn't go past the fast moving average. There's your clue that your trade is probably not working when it comes back. And then bam, there's your tag of the hopeful for a really nice little trade. It wasn't huge. It was like a little, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 point scalp, but pretty decent little trade from there. And then again, all throughout the chop, if you shorted the back end of the hopeful, you should have been able to get some decent fades. Now at one point, it did shoot up through the hopeful by about 3 points. But outside of that one break by 3 points, every other hold was less than a point of risk, right? It was 92 to 93. That was the furthest it really got outside of this one pump. So there were some great opportunities. You even got a nice short once we tried to peek out. Failed back below, got below VWAP. You could have tried to short off the 200 or VWAP. Again, because it was choppy and pretty low volume, didn't really give you a great trade, but still kind of gave you an opportunity. And then hopefully by the time it came back, you got out of that type of trade. And then again, finally, that last tag, again, breaking by 1 point, and then we got the push lower. And where did the market get its most notable bounce in the afternoon? Right off the next roadmap level, right? So shorting the hopeful down to the next roadmap level, expected support would have been a great little trade there. Again, not necessarily huge, right? I don't even think you got 10 points out of it, but you did get a 6, 7, 8 point push down to that expected support. And then at the end of the day here, we got this nice healthy sell-off. And as you can see for the last few hours, and let me see if I can zoom this whole thing in a little bit. Then once they could not hold 50% of the previous day, our next roadmap level, you can see they tried to hold, bounce, and bam, hit the FMA and got that slap, and bam, we started to fall. And then you got a really nice directional market. So you could have shorted the back end of the previous daily close, short the back end of the fast moving average, short the back end of the previous daily low. So each of our roadmap levels then became a great stair-step opportunity. Again, even shorting the back end of the FMA here would have been another great opportunity to ride this thing down. Unfortunately, we didn't get to our first target, which would have been right here at 57. The market rotated up at 62 here, way far away. Nothing that we had on our charts were really hinting that you should expect a rotation from there. But that was the low of yesterday. Again, a decent little duck down lower that you could have made some money shorting the back end of the roadmap levels. And then finally, right at the end of the day, the bulls brought it right back to the previous daily low. So that brought us here into the overnight session. And I'm going to go ahead and close this out really quick. Give me 1 second. And so we came into the overnight session here, and let's just zoom out and take a look at what happened. We're starting to get a nice push all the way back up to the highs of yesterday. So as you can see, the market opened here in the overnight session, held your VWAP all the way up here. I mean, yeah, there was a shy duck below from 78.5 to 76.25 there for just about a 2 point duck, and then bam, started to stair step back up. So it's been a nice directional market all night here. You even got a beautiful tag now stair stepping up the roadmap levels. Notice it stair stepped right off the previous daily close, then off the VWAP, and now once we got through 50% of the previous day, stair step, nearly, I think, held it by 1 tick. And now here we are coming up into the next expected resistance, but as you can see, they are going ahead and trying to break out above it at the moment. So that's basically the review for the last day and a half here. Let's go ahead and jump up to the higher time frames and see what they have to say for this morning.